Today we're talking to an epidemiologist, Lorne Farovitch. Hey Lauren, nice to meet you.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You're an epidemiologist. What is that?
I study diseases, where they come from and how they can spread. I'm like a disease detective.
I investigate to find these invisible monsters and what they look like.
And figure out how to protect people from those diseases.
So what kind of tools do you use in your job?
Most of the time, when we're investigating diseases, we do that through data. When people become sick for various reasons, we take all that information and do our research to analyze and find why that happens. Our research could lead us to find the reasons, maybe polluted water.
Or poor air ventilation that causes contamination.
Or maybe food is not cooked correctly and it needs to be clean so that you can improve.
What kind of impact do diseases have on society?
So an impact that I have seen on society from diseases is one example, COVID-19, caused by a virus that has spread throughout the world. This disease can impact individuals' normal life and their everyday activities. So we want to know where the virus has come from, how it is spread, so that we can prevent it from proliferating. So that's why we use masks or we recommend vaccines. Safety protocols are very important for preventing disease.
Those things are super important. What's the coolest thing about epidemiology?
I love my job as an epidemiologist. Every day, I wake up and I know that I'm a little bit of a secret superhero. I go to work to protect people from diseases. I'm like the hidden Superman. People don't know that I'm saving their lives.
That's amazing. Can you tell us about your work on science communication for the deaf community?
Yes, ASL, American Sign Language, is an excellent way to be able to visually see science and understand it in a more clear way. ASL is so visual. It can show different mechanisms so clearly. ASL is only 200 years old. It is a very young language. It still has a lot of room to grow and change. We have not yet established a great way of communicating scientific vocabulary, and we want to improve that. So people from various fields like linguists, scientists, and members of the deaf community come together to discuss new ideas and concepts for signs.
Can you show us an example?
One example is macrophage. That is a large word. Long word can be a little scary, but ASL signing can help. Macrophage is good. They're parts of the human system that eat other things and clean up your body systems. That's how we sign macrophage. Instead of fingerspelling macrophage every time, we created a sign for it, and it's much better in ASL.
That's so cool. How can kids like me make science more welcoming?
Ask people their preferences. Don't be afraid to ask. Ask how they prefer to communicate. Ask what they prefer for whatever the specific situation is. Every individual has their own preference. Be open, and for me, I would love if you would learn ASL.
What is some advice you would give for young people like me who are interested in STEAM?
What is important is that you keep learning, keep having conversations, and when people see how motivated and excited you are, they will give you what you need to thrive and succeed.
That's great advice. Wow, Lauren, it's been such a pleasure to talk to you. We've learned so much.
Keep learning. Thank you for having me here. See you later.
Bye!